Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Now we will go to the second question of the practice set 3.1. We have already solved the question number 1 of this practice set 3.1. I hope you all have understood well. If you have any problem, you can ask me, no problem, anytime. Okay. So the question number 2 is, see, on that same page number in the same practice set 3.1, we have the second question is, write an AP whose first term is A and the common difference is D in each of the following. So here the first one is, first sum of this question number 2 is, here value of A means here the first term. Okay, A means first term, so A is equal to 10, its value is given, and the common difference D is equal to 5. So we have here two values. First term means the A, its value is 10, and the common difference means the D, its value is 5. And by using this both the values, that is value of first term A and the value of common difference D, we have to obtain the AP, means the arithmetic progression or that particular sequence of which this first term A is equal to 10 and the common difference D is equal to 5 are the two numbers. Understood? Means we have to obtain here that sequence. So see how to obtain the sequence. We are having already the first term. First term means only the A. So there is no need to find the first term. So we will write here T1 is equal to, T is stand for term and 1 is stand for first. Okay, means the first term. So T1 is equal to already A. Means the first term T1, it is also called as A, small a, and it is already given, it is equal to 10. Understood? Now we will find the next term after T1. Which one is the next term? T2. So we will find the T2, which is the next term. So T2 is equal to, see, there are two different formulas to find the next term. The first one is A plus D. Which one? A plus D. Means in its previous term, A is called as T1, correct, and T1 is the previous term of the T2. So to find the T2, we have to add the common difference D in its previous term. So what is the previous term here? T1. Okay, so here T2 is equal to A plus D. So it is equal to, here A means 10 and the common difference is, means the value of D is 5. So 10 plus 5, it is equal to 15. Understood? So in the previous term we are adding the common difference D. Here we have two methods, correct? Two formulas are there. First formula is A plus D, and to find the next term it is A plus 2D. But in some cases you can use the another formula, which is the T1 plus D and the next one is T2 plus D. Understood? So I think this first one is easy to add the common difference in that A. So here A plus D, it is the T2 and it is equal to 15. Now we will find the next term, which is the T3. So here see, we are again taking the A plus, but here instead of D we are taking 2D. Understood? Or instead of this formula you can use its previous term of the T3 is T2, and in that T2 you can add the common difference D. Or instead of A plus 2D, you can write here the formula T2 plus D. Understood? So which one is the easiest for you? You can use that, no problem. So A means the 10, value of A is 10 plus 2D, na? Means this value of D we have to multiply by 2. So 2 multiplied by D is 5. So here it is equal to 10 plus 5 2s are 10. So it is equal to how much? 20. Correct? So our first term is 10, second term is 15, and the third term is 20. Understood? So to write any AP, these three terms, at least three terms must be there, or these three terms are sufficient to write any arithmetic progression. So we have our AP is, say AP is, what is the first term? 10. T1 is equal to A is equal to 10. So the first term is 10, afterward give comma, then write the second term is 15, and then the third term it is 20, and so on. So on means dot dot dot, it is continuous likewise. Understood? So we got the first arithmetic progression from the values of first term a and the common difference d. So same way we can find, see, we can find the AP of these all the sequences in which the first term a and the common difference d are given. So the next one that I am taking, it is the third sum in which the first term a is -7 and the common difference d is 1/2. So we will try to solve it. A is equal to, in the third sum, a is equal to -7 and d is equal to 1/2. By same method we are going to solve it, only the values are different here. Okay, so here as usual the first term t1 is equal to a is equal to -7. It is already given. Now we will find the t2. So t2 is equal to a plus d. Okay, so a plus d means value of a -7 plus value of d is 1/2. So -7 plus 1/2. Again here we are having two different fraction. One is -7/1 and another is 1/2. So by any method you can solve it. I am equating the denominator of these both the numbers. Here we have the denominator 2. So we will obtain here the 2 for -7 in its denominator. So for that we have to multiply this -7 again by 2. So 7 2s are 14. So it is -14. Then in between plus. Here 1 will remain the same, divided by, now we have here common denominator 2. So it is equal to, what is the difference between this 14 and 1? And why we are taking the difference? Because here for the 14 we have negative sign and for 1 we have positive sign. Means two numbers having the different sign, and that's why we are taking the difference of that number. Means this smaller number 1 we have to subtract from the bigger number 14. Then how much will remain? 13 will remain, and for this 13 we should give the sign of the bigger number. Here bigger one is 14 and 14 is possessing the minus sign, and that's why we are giving minus sign for the 13. 13 is the difference of the 14 and 1, and we took difference because these both the numbers are possessing two different signs, and that's why we have to take here difference of both the number, and then this denominator will remain the same. It is 2 as it is. So our second term is -13/2. Understood? Now we will find the third term. So t3 is equal to a plus 2d. What will come here? A plus 2d. And if you want to find the next term also, which is the fourth term, then here instead of a plus 2d you have to take a plus 3d. Means you have to increase the number of common difference. Understood? As you go further you will increase the number of common difference. Here for the second term it is only 1d, for third term it is 2d, and for the fourth term, which is the next term, it is 3d. Okay, it will be 3d. Understood? Now here again a plus 2d na. So a is what? -7. Value of a is -7, which is already given. Then in between plus is there. 2d means 2 multiplied by value of d. So value of d is 1/2. So we are putting in the bracket. It is equal to, see here 2 multiplied by 1/2 na. So here 2 will cancel. Then what will remain? Only 1. So we have here -7 plus 1. So -7, it is negative. 7 is negative and 1 is positive. Then again we have to take the difference of 7 and 1. So what is the difference of 7 and 1? It is 6. And which sign we should give for the 6? Which is a sign of the bigger number, that is negative sign for the bigger number 7. Understood? So it is -6. Understood? So here we have 3 different terms, and 3 different terms are sufficient to find or to write any arithmetic progression. Now we are writing AP is. AP is. We should give here therefore, here also therefore. Therefore AP is. The first term is -7. After -7 give comma, then write the second term. Second term is -13/2. Then the third term. What is third term? -6. Then again comma give and give dots for so on. Means likewise it will continue. Okay, understood? Okay, see here. In this second question, we have total 6 sums, and we have already solved first sum and the third sum. So I think this second, fourth, and fifth, and sixth, these 3 sums you can solve easily. And if you have any problem, you can ask me. Okay, just try it out and solve. Thank you.